My two big ones are selecting the right plant life, because people love cedars. Cedars do not grow in Calgary. Unless you want to wrap them in burlap and really care for them, you want to pick proper plants for your zone. And so that being said, if you have a shady spot, you want to use a hosta. If you have a super sunny spot, there's a million shrubs that'll grow there, because everywhere is pretty sunny. But we have just a climate that not every tree grows, not every shrub grows. So you probably don't want to plant, not too many maples do really well. But coniferous trees and shoebird, chokecherries, maybe they all do great. So it's picking the proper plant life. That would be number one. And then number two, on anything that is structural, Calgary has a very severe frost. So building things like patios, whether they're poured concrete with, you gotta have brackets in Calgary, in my opinion. Proper bases for retaining walls, patios, even fences, making sure that the fence post holes are deep enough, because the thermal cycle, just the frost is so severe that it really wreaks havoc with any, very structurally built things. And you want to make sure that you have either the right person doing the job, or you're doing it to best practices for this severe frost. Because you can put a patio on the ground in Arizona, but you can't quite do that here. You got to dig down and get through that, organic layer and really compact well. So the structural building in Calgary is super, super important.
A lot of garden centers here will still bring in zone 5 through 10, and Calgary's a zone 3. So yeah, watching what kind of plants you plant is definitely important, because you'll be very unhappy come the following spring when, like Cooper said, your cedars don't make it through.
We're a city of a lot of small businesses, which is great in some instances, and I think a lot of people have a lot of challenges with contractors, because landscaping is an industry that you can start up pretty easily, like a pickup truck and a wheelbarrow, and you're a landscaper. Where there's some really trusted companies in Calgary that have been around for a long time and have all the proper accreditations and licensing and permit. And then there are guys that can start up, for a summer and be gone, and you can't. Warranty is a big thing in our industry, and we pride ourselves in providing a very substantial warranty. So that gives a lot of people, it's a lot of hard-earned money that goes into these projects that people are spending. So some reassurance that, the company's going to be there and warranty what they do is super important in Calgary, to me, versus other cities where there isn't that big small business population that, people don't just, it's a mentality in Alberta. We have a lot of entrepreneurs, which is great, and there's a lot of great guys out there, but you want to make sure you're hiring the right person.